Hi, I'm Frank McDonough from the Arboretum of Los Angeles County. Why do we have lawns? They take so much water, so much energy, and so many resources, and yet we cling to them as if they were the last thing alive. Well, there are deep psychological reasons why we like lawns, and we're going to be looking at that and the history of lawns themselves in California here on Gardens of California, where we look at the history, the community, the technology, and the possibility of your California garden. We are live and we're online. That means that you can call me at any time at 1-800-339-1193. That's 1-800-339-1193 with your gardening questions or your questions about the class. Or you can log on live to domingosonline.csudh.edu. That's domingosonline.csudh.edu, and you can ask questions interactively there on our interface. Again, we are going to be talking about lawns and everything to do with lawns. I do have some housekeeping to do with the class. If you're in the class, first off, I'd like to really congratulate those who have put down their project Botanic Gardens. We have a project, and one of the parts of the project is to visit a local botanic garden, and I've seen some really fascinating gardens put down on our bulletin board. And I'm very jealous of my one student who is going to Hawaii to a botanic garden on the Big Island. I wish I was there. If you're a student in this class, make sure to get that up as soon as you can, because I'll be giving you advice about how to go about some parts of the project as well. And I'm sure that you're all disappointed that you didn't get the quiz yet. And I'm disappointed too. I had some family difficulties come up, so you will be getting that quiz within the next 2 days. You're not off the hook as much as I'm sure you'd like to be. The quiz is coming. It's going to be a relatively simple quiz, multiple choice. We're going to have an essay, so it shouldn't be too much of a burden on you. But do listen intently to the lectures, because most of the questions, if not all of them, are from the lectures. Now, the Arboretum, where I work, is a hub of horticultural activity. We have clubs, associations, botanically related events, music events, all kinds of neat stuff. And I'm going to go over some of these so you can get an idea of what's going on there. We have the Rockhounds Show and Sale. That's March 3rd and 4th. When I was a kid, I was a rockhound. I loved it. It's a great way to bring science into a kid's life. It's still just as fascinating if you have a kid anywhere between 10 and 25. Go to the Rockhound Show. If you're into gems, go to the Rockhound Show. And what does that have to do with plants? Well, then soils come from rocks, and rocks are very important. The soils that we were looking at last week, in fact, how soils are affected by the rocks that they're in. That's a good justification right there to go down and see all these really pretty stones. So that's March 3rd and 4th from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Our next event coming up is the Environmental Education Fair, by far one of my favorites. Great way, another great thing to bring your kid to introduce them to the science of environmental science, ecology, botany, and biology. There's going to be displays there. A lot of times we have the LA Zoo will come with animals. I don't know if they're coming this time, but they have frequently come with animals. We have bug displays. All kinds of environmentally related projects are shown there. If you're a teacher, this is a great place to go as well, because you can get ideas for class lessons there. So that's the Environmental Education Fair. Go to our website at arboretum.org to find out more about that, or you can call the number that you saw at the bottom of the screen. And